you haven't really been wedded to a particular way of doing things. You have had the agility to kind of make pivots very early on in your journey as well. I mean, from software to marketplace, now from marketplace to actually getting into manufacturing, and kind of like flitting between all three simultaneously. How did you think about that, and how do you develop the ability to deliver on that kind of agility?
I would say long term, that's the only moat or advantage we have compared to the
Big boys.
big boys. And in a way, we have taken on the hardest task possible, where our competition is not other startups. Our competition is
Large
large
players.
incumbent companies who've been around for 20 years, 30 years. Purely from a running factory point of view, they run factories far better than what we do today. We will get there. But we are competing with them and we are winning. And one of the competitive advantages is just our ability to react fast and take decisions quickly. But at the same time, not take decisions carelessly is tricky and important. What we have also learned along the way is we don't need to do everything ourselves. So at some point, founders become the bottleneck in the companies they start. So our goal has always been to get the best people who are smarter than us to help us, achieve this journey together. So in electronics, for example,
a lot of people say that, but is that the cool thing to say? Or I mean, how do you actually make it work?
I mean, I the way at least I think about it is I want to do as less work as I can. So if somebody
So that you can do what with your time?
something else. Like these are all the strengths that we have as a company, which are unique to us. And then we marry it with the industry specific nuance.
Right.
And that is what allows us to be ultra competitive in the long run.
Do you believe that you're at that stage in your journey where the need for specialists is something that you want to focus on?
In very select areas where we are going deeper, yes, and we are doing that. We are not just in the electronics, even in renewables, even in battery energy storage, for example. You really, where the supply chain itself is very, very nascent and does not sometimes exist within our country, you need to really look at that talent beyond just looking at manufacturing or just looking at supply chain. You need to understand and appreciate how naive or stable the technology itself is, right?